a metal detector, take it to the coast. You will find some treasure underneath the stones. Take it to your brother and wipe away.
Yeah, I just pulled a memorial penny and a big old hunk of iron out of the same hole. So we're going to check it one more time and keep moving. I have no idea what that is. It's ringing up a 76. And that's what came out. So I'll clean it up, figure it out at home. On to the next. And remember, folks, do not operate with door open. Open door only when lighting. Let's keep moving. All right, I got a solid 90 and nice clear signal, so we'll live dig it. Curse of the live dig, but I'm back. I'll show you here in a second. I'm back actually on the incline to where the barn used to be. You know how they always built the incline up to the barn door, and I'm at that incline. The barn, of course, is gone now, but so I'm digging just on the edge of that incline. That's where I got this signal. I already pulled a couple light bulb filaments out of the ground, but they weren't signals like this. Alright, so get this over where you can see. Kinda. There we go. Recording. Right down in there. Missed it a little bit. Whoops, I didn't want to pop it out like that. But, well, look at that. You saw it live, folks. Darn things ring up nice, don't they? Look at that thing. In nice shape. Yeah, let's keep moving. On to the next. Yeah, horse stirrup. Pulled that out of the ground. More junk. On to the next. And our 94 clad dime out here, and we'll keep on moving. Alright, well, it's funny how life works. I just left the Century home. It's out there for a couple hours, I think maybe 2, and I found a excuse me, found a couple of Lincoln memorial cents, Corvette Matchbox that I gave to the owner. I gave her the pennies too. Really didn't take anything home with me, but the junk, of course. I backpacked the junk out, and so I'm at this park that's actually in a town right down the street from where they live. And I figured I'd just do some cladding or something and make a day of it. First signal, I switched the AT Pro onto all metal mode. I don't have anything discriminated out, and took my iron audio down to 0. First repeatable signal, actually the first signal I had. Here's the parking lot. There's my car. So there's my foot. That's how far I walked. And I may have gold. 1 second here. So I popped that out of there. Let me hold on, let me shut this off and get on macro mode. I'll be right back. Alright, so It's got a stone. I'm assuming that the stone is fake. It could be a junker ring, but it came out looking pretty shiny. And actually, you know what? It's got a hallmark. I think that's a hallmark right there. Hold on, let me take off my sunglasses here. I can't see with these things on. I think it may have a hallmark. Can't read what that says, but if that's even a hallmark, I can't tell, folks. Honestly, I'll let you know when I get home. But there's that a hallmark there. Can't tell. Anyways, there you have it. All right, so here's the junk finds for the day. I found this thing here that seems to be moving. Hey, excuse me. Thank you. Anyways, the 2 light bulb filaments, or whatever you call those there, 22 shell, aluminum, milk liner, a grommet of some sort, big old mangled piece of can slaw or aluminum. For what God's sakes, whatever you do, do not operate with door open door only when lighting. Okay, let's keep that in mind. And there's our Nemesis pull tabs, our Nemesis chunks of aluminum that sound like freaking silver quarters, and another chunk of aluminum. Some molten aluminum or lead, probably that stuff that, you know, back in the day they used to have big bars of lead that they would melt down and use for pipes and stuff like that. I think it was lead that they used. Matter of fact, I have a couple of those on display in my case I found. So anyways, there's our junk. And nothing really exciting out at the old Century home today. Had a couple of Lincoln memorial scents. Found a Corvette. And gave those all to the owner. She's kind of keeping like a little, I don't know, like a hope chest or something, a little box together of anything that I find that she can tie to the house. Which is cool. I mean, I'm all for that. And I gave her an axe head that I found also, and the horse stirrup that I found today. She's got. So, oh, I found some other chunk of, I'm not sure what it was, honestly. And she hung on to that. It was all rusted, you know. You could tell it was period, but you never make out what it is. So, anyways, the owner's got all that stuff. And here's the stuff that I kept, which is the junk. And I do have one good find that happened after I left, because on a whim I went down the street to a park. And, well, you know what, at this point in the video, you already saw it. So, yeah, I found that that ring. Ended up being a junk ring, but you know what, anytime you see a gold ring come out of the ground, it's always exciting. Unfortunately, it was a junk ring. There's no value to it whatsoever. I stopped at a jeweler on the way home that I go to all the time, and let him look at it real quick, and he knew right away. He's like, yeah, it's a junker. And then I even went as far as to test it when I got home with my own kit, and yeah, it's junk. So it'll go with the rest of the junk rings, but you know what? It's always fun getting out and finding what we find, doing what we do. And the only two cool things I found today, I have no idea what this thing is. If anyone can tell me, let me know. It's actually kind of heavy. It's got, I mean, I know it's not gold, but it's heavy. So it's obviously that's brass or copper on the end there, judging from the color. But I have no idea what that is. It's got like an opening.
right there. And it's like these were, this was made to be gripped. So I have no idea what that is. If anyone knows what that is, please tell me. And I'll know. All right, so we got that. And then, of course, our big trip over to the park where I thought I couldn't believe my dumb luck at first. I'm like, oh man, I left a Century home. I go to a freaking park, which, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because more people frequent parks than they do her house. So, but I've actually done more luck with rings than that at private sites that I go to. I don't like to go to parks. I mean, I'm not a clad person. All that does is just piss me off, basically. Sorry for the language, but I like to find relics and some gold, some silver, stuff like that, and some period pieces, anything like that. But anyways, that's what we found today. So that was the big. Those were our two big. Oh, come on, not focus for me now. Here we go. Our two exciting finds for the day. And that's what we have.
Grab your metal detector, take it to the coast. You will find some treasure underneath the stones. Take it to your brother